You know, this is a continuation of the last video I put up, the big bench builders with the pin press. This goes a lot more in depth. It obviously breaks down how you can program and structure your training to make sure you're getting something out of it. Because when you have no plan, how are you going to achieve anything? You don't even know how you're going to get there, okay? It ain't easy being so lazy. Hey guys, and welcome back. Now today, I want to teach you, I want to show you what the ingredients are, what the structure is to getting a massive bench press. Now, if you don't know, my best bench, 260 kilos. I have coached many men to bench over 200. I've coached many women to bench over 100 kilos. I know how to build a big bench. I'm gonna break it down for you and make it so simple for you that you cannot this up. So if you want a big bench, hang around. I'm gonna show you the way. Let's go, baby. Fuck. Should probably start doing some more cardio, something. Probably spend less time touching myself. Nah, sounds terrible. I'm gonna break down this structure for you and how you can build a big bench. Now, for me, 2 days a week benching is what you need to do. 1 day is not gonna cut it. And 3 days, I think, is a little too much. Now, when you're structuring your bench press, you need to think about doing something different on each day. For example, for me, my main bench day at the moment is a pin press, which means my secondary bench press day is gonna be a close grip bench, touch and go. Nice and simple, high volume, okay? Now, my volume on my heavy bench press day, quite low at the moment, as it should be. Shouldn't be doing as much volume with heavy weights as you do with light weights. So today, the reps are gonna be sets of 12, 3 sets, but I'm gonna pair this with a lat pull down. Every single pressing movement that I do, I'm gonna pair it with a pulling movement, because if you wanna build a big bench, you need to remain injury free. You need to be balanced, okay? How do we remain balanced? Push-pull ratio 1-to-1. If you're doing 100 presses in a session, you need to do 100 pulls, okay? Whether it's a vertical pull or a horizontal pull, you need to match your presses. That is one super important thing when it comes to building a big bench press, and people neglect that. It's not just about benching, 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 pressing, pressing, pressing. We need balance. Have you ever seen a big bench presser with a small back? Because I haven't. If you want a big bench press, build a big back. That is where your base of support is. So every single pressing movement that I do, I back it up with a back exercise. That's what you should do too. That's what everyone I coach does. And that's what everyone that I look up to has done. That's what they have taught me, because they had big bench presses. That's how they did it. That's how I built a big bench press, and that's how I build big benches for other people. So I'm gonna start now, close grip bench, sets of 12, 140 kilos, followed by lat pull downs, the same thing, sets of 12. Let's go, baby. Easy as you like. Now, as I said, I like to pair my exercises. What does that mean? A lot of people have no idea. Well, pairing is an excellent way to increase the intensity of your exercise, of your session, and also get more in a limited amount of time. You may not have 2 or 3 hours to do a session, but you want to get all the work in, so this is a fantastic way. What you do, I did the close grip bench press, then I take 60 seconds, just 1 minute. I slowly walk over to the lat pull down, slowly undressing myself as I watch the camera, taking piece off by piece, and then I'll make my way over here to lat pull down, as I said, and I'll do my set of 12. Now, it's not a superset where I'm just gonna go back to back aimlessly and recklessly. I'm still focusing on technique and, you know, obviously quality over quantity. It's not just get in there and have a bash. Then after this set, I'll take my full rest, 5 or 6 minutes, and then I'll do the bench press set again, followed by this. And I'll pair all of my exercises today, so that way I'm pretty much getting in double the amount of work in almost half the time, which is a fantastic thing when you're a long way out of comp and, you know, you don't really have to spend 4 hours in the gym, because we have a lot of other shit that we could be doing that is also gonna help us. So let's get this done. Lat pull downs, baby. Gotta build a big back. Let's go. And actually guys, keep this in mind. When you're pairing exercises, don't be a dumb cunt. Don't go bench press with a leg press. It is the opposing muscle group. So it's bench press and a lat pull down, okay? You get the gist. It's not do a squat and do a handstand. Don't be a dumb cunt. Don't take the piss. You know what the I'm talking about. Give it a try and I'm sure you'll love it. Fucking easy. Whew. Spicy. Last set, baby. And you know what's nice? Looking this good. Dying, you know when you think you're okay, and you think, oh, I've got fucking a few more in the tank, and then the next minute you don't. Yeah, that's how that felt. Whew. Fuck. Should probably start doing some more cardio, something. Probably spend less time touching myself. Nah, sounds terrible. That is the bench and the lat pull downs done. Now we've got the dumbbells and more rows. Let's go. Okay, so now I'm doing incline dumbbell press with a one arm lock lat pull, one of my favorites. Now, something else that's important with all your accessories especially, pay attention to my range of motion. On the dumbbells, it is dumbbell to shoulder. It's touching the shoulder, full extension, full stretch, full extension. It was the same with the lat pull downs, and it'll be the same with the lock lat pulls. You know, on the bench press, usually, we're trying to reduce that range of motion to maximize the weight moved. So when we do our accessories, it's so important to get that full range, to take your muscles and joints through a full range so you can be all round strong and protected against injury. But now, lock lat pulls a weight, let's go, baby. Keep in mind, you don't have to do this exercise. You might do a seated row or a one-arm dumbbell row. This is just what I like. It ain't easy being so lazy. Alright guys, so now I'm on to my third and final paired set of exercises, and I'm going to finish with some machine shoulder press and some chest supported dumbbell rows. Now, why do I do a machine press last? I can go to failure with this, and it's a low risk of injury. I've done my free weights, I've done my high risk movements, meaning the barbell bench press and dumbbell incline press. I'm far more likely to be injured doing a free weight movement than a machine movement. So on the machines, I give myself permission to go ham. I'm going to achieve failure and get the most disgusting pump you can imagine. That is an excellent way to induce hypertrophy whilst in a strength block. I do my strength training and I do my hypertrophy. I get stronger and I get more jacked. And in terms of the exercise selection, guys, keep this in mind. I did a barbell movement, a dumbbell movement, and the machine movement. And they're on 3 different angles: flat bench, incline dumbbells, overhead machine. My other bench press day is a flat bench, an overhead dumbbell, and an incline machine. I mix it up, but there's always that pattern, okay? There's always that similarity, because if you do things consistently and you add weight and progress in a linear fashion over time, that is how you really achieve growth, okay? It's not about doing random exercises here and another exercise next week and having no idea about what I did last week and how to even track it or progress from that. You must have a structure. You must have something written down that says, I am doing these exercises on these days for these reps and sets. And I'm going to do that for an extended period of 3 to 6 weeks so I can follow and see if there are improvements. I can force improvements. I can start conservatively and end up, somewhere where it's very challenging. You can do that over weeks, and that is how you progress and how you gauge progress. I don't just come to the gym and do bench press one week and overhead press the other week. And I might chuck in some lat pull downs or some bicep curls. That's not how you do it. You structure it. You come in, your 1-to-1 push-pull ratio, you get that locked in, you hit your different angles on your push, hit your different angles on your pulls, and guys, finish off with some arms as always. I'm going to finish off with arms after I do this. As I said, shoulder machine press till failure, followed by some dumbbell chest supported rows. I'm going to fucking get it. We'll chat soon. Let's go. And I have achieved failure, as Tom Platz would say. Congratulations. It's a weird concept, but I get it. Now we do some rows. All right, guys, and that's the session. That is it. And you know, this is a continuation of the last video I put up, the big bench builders with the pin press. This goes a lot more in depth. It obviously breaks down how you can program and structure your training to make sure you're getting something out of it, because I think the biggest problem most people have is they have no plan. When you have no plan, how are you going to achieve anything? You don't even know how you're going to get there, okay? So try this, keep it in mind. Obviously, these exercises that I've picked today are my favorites. You can do them with your favorite exercises. You can pair them, put them back to back, whatever you like. But try and play by those simple rules of keep them related. Don't do a bench press and a leg press as a paired set. I did the bench press and the lat pull down. It was a push and a pull, a related movement that makes sense, okay? And it's a very effective method that you can increase your intensity of your training with. If you're running out of time or you're very busy, and as I said, you don't have 3 or 4 hours to train, pair your exercises. You're gonna get more out of your session. You're gonna get everything you need done with, obviously, keeping in mind the constraints of time that you may have on you, because we don't wanna miss our sessions. We still wanna get it done. So obviously, I hope this helps. I hope it's given you something new to add to your training, and I hope you enjoy it, because I really do enjoy these things. I like adding, you know, variables and different levels of intensity to my training to keep it interesting, to keep it not new, but when you do the same bullshit over and over and you train at the same speed over and over, it's very easy to lose interest. And let me tell you right now, morale and training morale is very important to your ongoing success. We can sit here and say, just have the discipline and come in, and if you hate it every single time though, that's not much good. We still want to find some enjoyment. So find little ways to increase your morale, because if you do that, your performance will increase because you're passionate about it. So keep that in mind, give it a try, and if you really got something out of this, subscribe, like, drop a comment, and I have some big news coming up real soon to do with the brand, a big facelift. I'm pumped for it. It's gonna be sick, but I'm not gonna say anything else yet. It's gonna happen real soon. You'll know when you know, and until next time, go to the gym. Stop being a bitch. I told you to. Do it.